We're going live here on YouTube. Yes. Excuse me. I welcome you, Lightworkers, to this unveiled truth about this energy, this consciousness. Yes. Where's my crystal ball, man? What's up, Bato? Yeah. Machiwa. Christos. Crystal. Yes. Hayimakaya. Greetings, holy ones. Yeah. I am your brother, Fabian, and more. Mokoye. I call myself Pegasi Wachiwa. So we are going forth into that realization within ourselves, Lightworkers, okay? Unveiled. You are going to remember your true purpose here, your galactic origins, yes, what your capabilities are, what you're connected to, what people you're part of, yes. We're going to learn all this and more. So you have incentive, yes, to watch this video to the end, vatos, okay? Because we don't mess around. This is the real deal. You might think, you're just weird, man. What's up? Hello. Hear the words. Are you hearing the words coming out of my mouth, holy ones? Don't be distracted. Are you distracted? Or do you feel resonate? Are you going to keep playing these games? There's no more time for games. This is spiritual awakening. Hello. What's up? Chiwa. Much love, much peace, and let's say hello. Makoye, this is alive. Which glasses, of course. Wrong glasses. Of course. Thank you, guys. We have Michael Walls in the house. What's up, Batos? Natalie. Greetings, Holy One. I love you. Baharak. Karami. Hello, love family. You said it. Yes, again. Thank you for you guys for spending your Saturday night with me. Yes? It is Saturday, right? Yeah, okay. We love the words coming out of your mouth. Shivakaya. All right. Love your spirit. JL, good day. Ophelia. Hi, I'm Angela. Welcome, Angela. Starman Vato. Full of love and happiness again. What's up, brother? We got it going on. We feeling spirit. We're feeling joy. We're raising our energy, which is consciousness, which is spirit. Ha ha, chick, kick, homa, hey, ha. You connect. You vibrate. You oscillate. Wachiwa. What's going on, homie? My Lyran brother, sisters, Pleiadians, Syrians, Andromedans, Mintakans, Orions, all of those Akachir, Vatos in the stars, Familia, yes, Mokoya. We come in as group, you guys. We're like supposed to meet because we're family. Our souls, man, our family. So up there, 4D, 5D, 6D. Okay, those are your higher selves. You are Lightworker, yes, but you are psychic. That's why you're Lightworker, because most humans are not working with light, working with consciousness, energy, spirit, at least not intentionally, not with understanding or knowledge. Okay, some people are just, genuinely loving, sweet people, and you realize they are vibrating high in their consciousness. That is the consciousness of God, vatos. They're speaking God's language. You go through ascension naturally. People like that, though, are going to go faster. Understand? Mokoyesa. Illuminated ones, you are becoming. That is enlightenment, bringing in more light, and you use it with your work. Lightworker, okay? This is your craft. Excuse me, you're good at these energies. Remember, we're magic folk, spiritual people, healing people. We're a different breed of consciousness, literally. Not to say that we're better, because everyone's equal, because we're all one, with the law of one, the sacred universal law of one, not a dogma. It is part of creation, part of what God's original intention. And we have here the Emerald Covenant. I'm speaking from the Emerald Covenant, representing that blue flame, speaking that truth, that Christos knowledge, coming out of Ashiana Dean, our teacher, Holy One, much respect to her. See my, and her massive tome of spiritual and ascension knowledge, going by Kalantic science, Kathara, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sliders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And also, use your discernment if you want to choose Tantri Ahura. Much respect to the guardians for bringing us this knowledge, and Speaker One, and much respect to all the others on the planet serving Christos, Machiwa, serving God. And we do this through our vibration, through our energy, our consciousness, our works. And not like deeds or something you must do like in religion point of view. No, I mean the things that you do. Deeds, things you do. What are you doing? What are you thinking? That is your vibration. Frequency, oscillation, honey. That's what's you. Your consciousness is energy. Your energy is consciousness. And when you get all into this spiritual journey, you're kind of like going through this spiritual growth, right? You're learning this stuff. You start to learn about this stuff called energy. Like, what are all these people talking about energy for? It's a subtle energy, what people call life force energy. The scientists of 3D or consciousness does not acknowledge this. It's not part of their model of reality. There's a spiritual model of reality. It's a multidimensional consciousness of God, spirit, energy of God. This is all what the Christos, innerchristos, is about. And this is coming from Speaker Ashiana Dean and the Guardian material. It's called the Freedom Teachings. Innerchristos teachings. You could say Kelantic science, for sure you'll find her. Or Kathara. Kelantic. Keylontic. Kelantic or Kelanta. TA at the end. Kelanta. And so this is the most powerful knowledge on the planet. Okay? I'm not one of the speakers, so neither are none of us out here, but we're part of the Indigo Children. We're part of the guardians that are incarnated on Earth. This is all of us. But there's one Speaker One who brought in this information, and so I'm always, always guiding you to her. I love you, Holy Ones. And so I'm always here, so don't forget about me too, because I'm always going to be bringing this truth, this knowledge, this information, this consciousness, this oscillation, vibration. Realize us. Chikayi waha ha haimosota che. We're just representing our conscious family, man. Our by DNA. There's when you in a 3D world, you have to, well, at least you're told that you have to have faith, and you have to have,
just faith, blind faith. Hello. Red flag. Oh, you're a guilty sinner. Red flag. But the avian people are so terrible. Yes. But this whole thing about, some creator God that's, if you created something, right? You love it. You have a child. You love your child. Oh. You even probably said a few times in your life, I would die for my child. You would say that maybe. You love your child, man. You will protect it like Mama Bear, Gangsta. Mama Bear don't care how big you are. She'll tear you up. You love. This is love. A creator God would sacrifice stuff, including its own. This is wicked. This is dark. Lightworkers, we transmute this. This is the old consciousness. People call it Pisces. Energy going out. I can relate to the concept of it. This energy is being transmuted out. And this new consciousness, what is consciousness? It's energy. Okay, this new energy is coming in. This new Aquarius, this new period of enlightenment, like a Renaissance 2.0, but that's not really doing it justice. There is actually a period of evolution going on the earth. And it's a consciousnness, it's a spiritual evolution. And it's going to be turbulent during such a period of time because there is so much energy. Understand? There's so much energy on earth. So all humans, even ones who aren't going on a spiritual journey, they can just be 3D people. It doesn't matter. They also are going to feel symptoms. Excuse me. They're going to be feeling some very uncomfortable symptoms. Because they don't know what the F is going on. And their model of reality, they have no explanation. They will have no explanation for what's going to happen. These are the people who won't be able to handle it. This totally, when this thing is manifest, when these things become manifest in your 3D world, there's a major part of the population who can't handle it. But this is the end of the cycle. This is a ascension cycle. Something major like that has to happen. Will happen. This is a guaranteed cycle. I mean, this is the natural cycle. This is 26,556 year period that Earth keeps repeating. It's a cycle that you can just freaking know the day. You can know the year. We know the year. We've been given the dates. Look at Ashiana Dean's work, Voyagers 2. You can find the PDF now, free, online. You just go to Google and put Ashiana Dean. And it's called archive.org. Ashiana Dean archive.org. That should give you the first listing. It's the archive.org site of Voyagers 2. Well, you're supposed to put Voyagers 2, Ashiana Dean, archive.org. There. I'm just trying to give you this. It's out there. It's out there. And I found that's the easiest way to give it to you. If you look on that page, there's a place to download it. There's a link to PDF. You can get Voyagers 2 now and find all this history that I teach about you guys. Most of my teachings are from Voyagers 2.
But I break it down because some of Voyagers 2 is complicated. It's not for beginners. Watch Voyagers 1 or get Voyagers 1 PDF if you are a beginner and you're not sure about angels and aliens. You're still at that level. And that's okay. It's okay, whatever level. But that's the beginner level, which is going to lead you into the history. You're going to learn about Atlantis and Lemuria. I'm going to be teaching these things on my channel. I'm getting there. I'm going through this move right now. I'm going through all this stuff in my day now to plan this move out. And so I'm excited, but it's just, I'm sorry I can't make all these videos I've been doing everyday shorts, but I'll get back to those. I just got to make this transition in my life, and my life's going to be on fire. Like in a good way, like amazing. Like this is a major, and I want to give much respect and love to my sister, Ireland Clark. I love you, sister. I love you, Ireland. And I support everything you just said. I love you, sister. Rising star. Yes, you are. Yes. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for being here on my live as we talk about this Lightworkers, Unveiled, you know, our spiritual journey, your spiritual growth, empowering humanity, because it's like service to others, you guys. In light, in law of one, it's service to others. And if everyone is serving each other, you know, like even to you, everyone is loving on you, you're loving on everyone. OMG. You know what type of civilization that will be? Machiwa. Makaya. So we're blessed to be able to be here. Thank you guys for being here. You're awesome. I think you're amazing. And I think that if you really are a loving person, and you're getting it, you're getting the law of one, okay? You have an excellent head start, man. You have an awesome head start. That's what it's about. You got to come from a space of love, you guys. And like I have said several times, I believe to get to these higher levels of yourself, within yourself, your higher Christos, you have to have humility and gratitude. I personally don't know how you can do it without humility and gratitude. And a lot of us, you know, some of our spiritual brothers and sisters I know have been homeless. Like me, I've been homeless before. And even recently, as a few years ago, like 2 years ago. So, we come from this level of humility. You get put into humility, you know. So, I'm actually grateful for that spiritual healing, that spiritual lessons in life. Because, man, when I look at old videos of myself and I got that freaking bitter anger and arrogance and ego, holy cow, it makes me repel from my old version of myself. But hey, we all have those older versions of ourselves. But we still love that part of ourselves. We come from also, we also start to harness the virtue of grace. Grace, holy ones. We are this Lyran feline people. We're very graceful. In our expressions, in our fashion. We're very, very stylish. You guys aren't going to just see these, like, it's kind of like going to be like an intellect. You'll see an intellectual change in your brother, Davian. You're going to see like a energy change in your brother. You're going to see I'm just like what I heard Ireland say. She's just had this freaking, well, she calls it an ego death. I don't call it that, but it was like, for me, it was like a freaking activation of my DNA,
like it just like some freaking awakening moment that literally brought in my Christos avatar. I literally experienced this realization for a whole hour. My Christos avatar. And it was truly Lyran. But this being as many things, it's constantly morphing. My Christos avatar is constantly morphing. I've connected to this level of my DNA. I can't explain it except that a series of activations, just people I've met recently, and all this happening in the past, I would say, started somewhat in 3 months ago, but 2 months ago, whoa, it starts build up. A whole 30 days ago, we'll meet a lot of people, and that gets a lot of personal activations within myself. I'm grateful for all of my relationships, all the people I've met. A lot of people want to cause drama. I'm not going to go be joining drama, sorry, or gossip, or negative talk, or make bashing videos on people. This is not guardian way. This is not a loving thing to do. Hello. We are better than that. So, and we're supposed to be representatives of light, not representatives of this nasty, stupid, silly, teenage nonsense. Let's be adults, not children. Okay. When you don't agree with something or what someone says or believes in, you don't judge them and start hating on them and just take your friendship and just throw it in the garbage like it was worthless, or like I'm worthless. Because hello, I'm here speaking my light and my truth. Hello, some of you do not understand what I just said. Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I said in that message, in that video? Did you understand what I said? No, you didn't understand what I said. I love you, nevertheless. And I'm going to have my inner peace. This is a big, huge shift. 420 was my shit, Vatos. I'm so happy because that's an easy number to remember. For all of us, 420, Vatos. That was awesome. That was my avatar awakening. I don't know what the technical term is called for that. It doesn't matter for me if it's not in Voyagers or something. I know that it was truth. It was real. It was the presence of my avatar, Christed self. You call God because all are God. All are God. You're God. I'm God. That child is God. We're all God. When you say I talk to God because you talk to God, that's you. That's yourself. I talk to God. I talk to myself. Oneself. I am God. You heard us say this a lot. Often it's a mantra. It's an affirmation. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. See your Christos, Holy Ones. See your Christos. Feel your Christos. Know your Christos. You are an avatar. You are God. Understand? Mochiwa. Yakachiwa ma. Nisha hotuna. Makoye masutas. Ayewa masuta. Ayeke wasuchi. Always live in love, you guys. Live in kindness.
your guardians. Sometimes you go into the mode of guardian. Understand guardian. Understand your connection to your Christos. You can connect to your Christos. You can experience it. You can see it. I am a testimony of that. Any one of you can do this. It's within your Christos DNA. All human beings are Christos. Except for hybrids, because they don't have the 12 strand. All humans, I could say, are Christos. Okay, so all humans have this Christ within them. It's in your junk DNA. You activate it. This is called ascension. You literally are Kalantic science, Oceanidines, Guardian, Voyagers, Cathara. That is knowledge of how to do it. You learn about the hologram. You learn about the multidimensional field. It breaks down into the particle that create units that create the particle strands. They coalesce and make these like strips. They call strands, and the strands kind of like zigzag and make this hex grid, and that hex grid is like a fabric, excuse me, of energy, of consciousness. So now those are called particle grids. Particle grids. That's what the aura is. These are particle units creating these grids, okay, by making the strands, interwoven strands of electrotonal units of consciousness, and that is creating like the energy substance. Okay, that is what our reality is made of. This ultra microparticle science. These particle units, and so it goes way below the science, our scientists, quark, or whatever you think is the smallest particle. Well, there's much more. The guardians are bringing this science to us. Realize, I see orbs sometimes, guys. They're bringing this awareness. Okay, this is a sacred spiritual science, and you as a light worker, you know that science. And then you know about healing, you know about spirits, you know about energy. Hello, how many systems are talking about not only Kundalini? That's the lowest level. Kundalini is the lowest life force level. Because remember, God downsteps itself. There's levels of life force energy. And Kundalini goes from the level of 1 to 9th dimension. So dimensions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're in 3. But all those levels are going with the life force energy called Kundalini. Levels of it. Distortions of it. Okay? The energy above that, hello, that's the Christos energy. That's also called Maharata. The inner Christ. That's your inner Christ, Vatos, right there. And it's in your DNA now. All humans have 12-strand potential. That's what a human is, a 12-strand. And it's just broken up into fragments because you have fallen down here. But what we're teaching you, excuse me, what the guardians are bringing us again during ascension cycle, is how to reverse this mutation. Literally, you can access your DNA. There's a template. You can access it through consciousness, you guys. And the technology you're going to learn through Kalantic science and Cathara. You're going to learn how to use light, sound, symbol codes, the base tones of matter. I got a cough, sorry. It's the science of consciousness. It's a science of creation. Whoa. Oh my gosh, man. Come on. Really?
If you're gonna drop something, don't drop your glasses. Let me say hello, guys. I'm sorry.
Ophelia, thank you, Holy One. Lirin Energy, glad you're here. Love and light. Starman talking to somebody. Platform and messages are awesome, and I'm so happy to have you come across my feed, unlike any other. Wow, thanks, Ophelia. So nice to have you here, and your positive vibes. Butterfly, yeah, much love. Butterfly, what's up? Thank you for being a member, Butterfly. Machiwa, Starman said it. What's up, vatos? Pleasure and honor to be here, says Adam K. Welcome, Adam. Alchemist Frequency Healer says awesome. LOL. There is growth when one judges their own self and is able to do the shadow work necessary. Well, you don't have to judge yourself, but yes, you can acknowledge the shadow work is important. Yes, yeah, I agree with that. Natalie Morel. Sorry, I meant Natalie Morel. Emanciated concept of ego at all more very insecure even after I spoke with her. Okay, thank you, Natalie. Much respect. Heavenly Precious 69. You said it. And not just starseeds, there should be no judgment on anything. Christ consciousness, God, the law of one consciousness does not judge. That is the fallen creed. Light, love does not judge. Love is unconditional. There's no conditions. There's no reason to be judged. You're just gonna, get plenty of blessing. Machiwa. Hayo Katsia. Gavin Prato. Much respect. Thank you. Kelly in the house. Susie Wilson. If you want to listen to the audio, there we go. Thank you for the tip, though. Peace and love, Heavenly Precious. Precious, sorry. My eyes, I'm a light worker and I speak to others while it's amazing, just found out I'm not alone. There we go. You're not alone, sister. This is people on the planet who are actually experiencing their higher centers of consciousness. Lisa Diane, you are truly a beautiful spirit. You are very transparent. Thank you, Lisa. That's so wonderful to hear. It's always nice to hear feedback. Thank you. That's what it's about. We just have to be ourselves. And I believe in transparency. And when someone is, you can tell when they're just trying to be like a guru or something. They're not even, they kind of look down at people, or they're trying to be all lofty and I am the authority. I am the expert, so you must listen to me. If someone has that vibe, you're not going to last very long. I mean, what are you doing? Except for a disservice to yourself and others. Oh, really? You're not going to get no gains from that shit. So, hello, wake up, vatos, and get off this high horse that some people have. They think, oh, I am better than now attitude because now I am enlightened. What? You just proved that you're not enlightened. Hello. So we're always trying to refine the way we treat others and ourself. Machiwa. JL, Sunday afternoon here. Welcome. Good day. All right, we did it. We caught up. Thank you, Vato Locos. Divine Feminine 444. Well, it's some people. Are you talking about the chat or me? Thank you, Divine Feminine. Adam K, yes. Peace, Vatos. Are you going, bro? Peace, Vato. Thank you, Starman. Yes, this is a gathering of consciousness, and we are growing. Let me check something real quick. Oh, never mind. I thought I felt like something, but no, okay. But yeah, we're going through this together, you guys. It's an awakening happening, and we're meant to. It almost seems like some of us were always indigo, but we were kind of like timed. Our DNA was timed to awaken at a certain time of the Earth cycle, and I believe that could have been for security reasons, like to put us under the radar until we, and then, you know, like you take vitamins that are time released, your DNA is time release. So when you get to a certain time, now the system doesn't pay attention to you now. Now you came, you know, there was no signs in school or high school. It came later when they're not even caring about your profile anymore. Well, there's a hidden indigo in the system. Protected indigo in the system. There's a strategy to us being born. You better believe the Magi Grail planned this out. Your birth is planned out big time. All the relationships, all the where you're going to be born, the time you're born, all those things that are going to affect your life. Probably some of you have a team of beings who are working with your life. So we come as a group, we come as teams, and some of us, are meant to cooperate or just know each other, communicate, and you know what that does? That activates each other. I have something you need, and I need something you have. It's like exchange of energy, and we have this constantly with each other, hopefully not with the wrong people. And so, you know, sometimes we are going to be going through, this is a railroad of changes. I call it an acceleration. It's definitely hyperfluxing. Not really that bad. I'm just saying it's accelerating more. Like, I just saw like all these relationships just change. So I'm still tight with Ireland Clark, so I love her, and and we're just gonna be remaining faithful to our main motto here on Christos Avatar. 2 words. The main motto on Christos Avatar is no judgment. If you could remove that out of your life, OMG, that would be a huge shift for real. As your brother Thavian, I'm just giving you a solid. Yeah. I heard that today, and I just, what the F, dude? Are you serious? People still say that? I'm sorry. Seriously, I heard that today somewhere on, I don't know, and it was like, took me back to the somewhere, I don't know, the 90s or shit. And but yeah, seriously, we love each other, Vatos.
We just love each other, man. What's so hard? I see guardian people doing this. You can't love each other. You just judge people, and like do I? Let me see. Let me see here. I got this. This is what some people do. See, they create this friendship and love and respect, but like in I don't know, like maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes they just go like this. Just suddenly decide in just a few seconds, a few thoughts that, whoa, okay, there's our friendship.
So we go on this journey, you guys, and we remember we are Christed beings. We are representing this love, unconditional love, no judgment. Oh, unconditional love, no judgment, joy, wow, bliss, yes, grace, mindfulness, trust. You know, these are qualities a lot different than some other spiritual systems and religions. So, anyways, we are going through an acceleration of consciousness on planet, and it's happening for a reason, because of the Earth is doing it. And we're on her, so we're gonna feel, we're on her. We're literally connected to Earth. Our energies, Shiwaka, yes, Machiwa, Haye. We're born in her morphogenetic field. We're in our human morphogenic field. We're in our personal morphogenic field. We're in the, the stellar field. We're in the galactic field, the universal field. We're in the cosmic field. We're in the unified. That's the unified field. We're all in the unified field. Everything is in the unified field of God. If it says an excellent connection, but I don't know if it is an excellent connection. Are we okay? Okay, alright, I just want to make sure. The indigo type 3s are basically what most people are on our planet, and I would say millions of indigo type 3s. And that's the one that has like angel and a devil in one body. Like literally. I mean, it's kind of like, it's what you call a Nephilim, fallen angelic Anunnaki. It's an agreement between guardian races offering a host matrix to a fallen angelic. So you're helping a Nephilim Anunnaki, it's in your body, and it's helping, you're the angel soul doing this. You're the indigo child doing this, helping this being. That means that you have the final say in this body. I think the first thing is that you have to become aware that you're an indigo type 3, and that now there's an explanation of why you have this hell in your life. This side of you that's dark, that's been given you, because you can have angelic thoughts, you can have wonderful, beautiful, loving thoughts, but then you have this real dark thoughts, and you don't know what the F is going on with inside you, this like internal battle. So we are learning through the guardian materials. I've watched Ashana teach about it. This is about the indigo children, and that's why there is some negative aspects to these indigos. They go through a lot of they can go through a lot of they could become criminals,
I've even heard Ashiana say that some of the schoolyard shootings are because of some of these indigos. When they flip out, they have so much little power, so much energy in this little form, and they don't know what the F is going on. They got some dark, wicked shit in their heads, and they're confused. No wonder they challenge authority, become rebels, or go on drugs, or become whatever, some messed up stuff. They don't all turn out like that way, but that's mostly what happens because of what's inside of you. You have this, and you knew this, you agreed to it, and so did the fallen angel. They agreed to it. So it's a host matrix. These beings are from freaking, I believe it's Atlantis, right? Yeah, they're from Atlantis because that's what ended the seeding. It was a seeding ended that destruction was done to Atlantis. So that one was kind of like messed up. That was kind of like the Guardians did that one. But it was only because of what the reptilians were doing. So that one was the Dracon. So the Anunnaki effed with us on the first seeding. In the second seeding, it was the Draconians. And they somehow, we were trying to kill them because they were underground race at the time. And they used the crystal grid to do it. And they ended up destroying the planet with it. Destroying the human race, basically. I didn't mean the planet. They destroyed the, I forgot the cataclysm happened how many millions of years ago, but that's also in Voyagers too. So, and it's unbelievable, our history. And we're super ancient guys. The humans are 560 million years old. You're going to learn that history through the Guardian materials. And I'm going to be making videos about that. After my move, after I get my transition, I get through my, to my own place, finally. And if I can't get that because, I've been homeless and stuff, and the weird thing is I'm self-employed, so I can't even prove my income, really. I guess I can somehow try to do it, but, yeah, I don't even know what my credit is. I don't have to worry about those things normally, but if I'm trying to rent someone's house, you might have issues with that. So I'm just telling you ahead of time, if I can't get a house, I'll be boondocking. Okay? So until I can afford to buy my own piece of land, and then I will live on my own piece of land as long as I can get the power and sewer. And that's the cheapest way to own your own, like a tiny home. But it won't be a tiny home. Well, it will be a tiny home on my own 5-acre land until I have the big bucks. If I ever have big bucks, I will go make a retreat in Sedona for all people to come to. It'll be like a very wonderful healing place. We will be researching healing, spiritual healing at this center. But we're going to have people come from around the world if they want to. Because it's going to be a very enlightening age that we're going to be going into, guys. I believe a lot of us we're raising our vibration. We're getting ourselves prepared for ascension. I know that I'm ready for ascension. If it happened, I know I'm ready. We have to get to that point in our DNA. Literally, what you're trying to do is bioregenerate your DNA to 5-strand. Okay? And there's some things going on with the planetary grids that blocking us, that you have to do something with your plasma body, and we're learning this science through Kalanta and the sliders and Tantriya Hura. All these teachings, always have your own personal discernment. You are God, sovereign, free. Always remember that. You are bringing your truth. Go at your pace. If something you're not sure about, don't worry. It's not like you have to agree with everything I say or even Ashiana says. You guys, we have our own discernment, yes. We are always going to be God, sovereign, free. And hey, with my own experience, I want to say,
You don't need anyone else to agree with you, for one. For two, you can expect even some of your spiritual brothers and sisters to still judge you. So, hello, you stand in your own God, sovereign, free, dismiss any type of those negative energies. It's actually quite humorous, but you just gracefully allow that to play itself out while you are connected to your Christos. You guys, I can be a testimony that in 3D, we can see those high levels as 12th dimension or more. It's in your DNA. You can have more than 12 strands. We know there's beings, some of you are not just an indigo child has twice the DNA of a human. We're the humans are part us. We come from the Lyrans, both of us. Okay? Hello, Ascended Masters. Melchizedek created the blue flame, which is the Elohai. Elohim. Elohai created the gold flame, a smaller sphere. The gold flame created the violet flame, a smaller sphere, which created one of the dimensions in the density 4, which actually is the 15th dimension. The blue flame created life in the 12th dimension. Wait. I messed up. The violet flame created life in the 11th dimension. That's where planet Avion is. The violet flame races are in planet Avion, which is where the Anunnaki came out of. The Anu Elohim came out of. So, the feline aquatic apes, the Anu. You don't hear Zachariah Sentience talking about that, do you? Oh, you just hear him talking about some made-up, literally made-up translations of this Sumerian tablets. Kuchivas. He's got a tail? That's for sure. You're said it, man. Who created the holy vatos? ML in the house. Well, we can consider anyone in the higher density to be a holy vato, but we're all holy vatos. Anyone serving love and light are vatos, and we're all holy. So maybe that's not an impressive answer, but but okay. So we have the Ascended Masters. They create they go and you would say co-create inside the hologram fields. They go and put their consciousness in these giant collectives. Okay, and there's a collective called the Elohim Blue Flame, a collective called the Seraphai Gold Flame, and then the collective called Violet Flame, Braharama. These are all guardian vatos, I guess, but mostly we're associating it with density 4 beings. But you can really consider Blue Flame, Gold Flame, Violet Flame as holy vatos. So you could see the God created the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters created the holy vatos of light. The Ascended Masters are holy vatos of sound. I know that sounds weird and what? They call the primal sound fields of sound, and these are. I talk about these in one of my Master Templar videos in that playlist, Master Templar. go to that playlist, you guys. You will find that video. And I made a video also about the Holy Elohai Blue Flame. I made a video about the Holy Seraphai Gold Flame. Okay, check out that video. It's also in the master playlist. And check out, I haven't made a Violet Flame in yet. And you want to know why? Because there's not much information. Ashiana didn't talk much about the Violet Flame. To be honest, it's mentioned in Voyagers, but most of this drama is between Blue Flame and Gold Flame. Now, it doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with Violet Flame. There is some issues with it, but there's not like major fallen angelic races, like the Gold Flame especially, and then the Blue Flame. Well, there's a lot of hybrids that are Blue Flame, Gold Flame, fallen angelics. They're called Anudraku races. That means they're part Anunnaki fallen angelic and part reptilian Draco fallen angelic. They're split. They're different races on Nibiru. That's what the human drama is part of. These fallen angelic hybrid races, and also the Anunnaki race, the main race. And we got this Necromaton race. So the humans are being attacked like by 3 gangsters, fallen angelic races. It's like, wow, man. Leave us alone, right? So we are going through this, you guys, and like it's a spiritual war, and it's in our planet. It's very active, extremely active. It's just, this is a straight up spiritual war. You can have your little spaces and your little experiences between all of that drama, but we're still in that drama. The human race is still being affected majorly by these other intelligences. We have less freedom and less opportunities. It's not great freedom, right? And so it's an illusion, actually, of freedom. And you know, if you guys get into the Babylonian black magic system, you will find out that your money system, you're involved in black magic. Your religion system, you're involved in more black magic. Your movies and video games are black magic. You're in dark energies and you're serving them. You're worshiping dark energies. They are your heroes. They are your gods. So that's where the Christos comes in and says, hey, hello, false creeds. And you learn about what is, how people are thinking that's God. And even we did. I was growing up. I was a little kid. We talk about Jeshua, baby Jesus, and the real Christmas story. Okay, the Guardians talk even about, his parents, or his real parents and family and wife and kids. Okay, you're going to learn about the false Christ, too. There's a couple of Christs, 3 of them. Obviously, 2 of them are not the real one. So, Jeshua 12, Jeshua 9, Jeshua 6. Which one? Each one had a different path, a different story, a different purpose. So, there's a little bit of Jeshua, a little bit in Voyagers, but there's more of her if you just simply Google search or YouTube search Jesus and Ashiana Dean. You might find some workshop on it. I personally plan on teaching that as well. I want to do the ancient history and also some Kathara Kalantic teachings. I have a plan. It's just going to be so much awesome when I move and make this transition. I'm excited. Ryan's Multiverse. Cool name. The way they've been describing God has been describing AI. You said it. Namaste from UK, my friends and family think I'm losing my mind. Thank you goodness for finding your channel. You're not losing your mind, Maddie. You found some like minds. And that's just it, you guys. A lot of us starseeds, a lot of you indigo children are out of place. Let's just admit it. We're not from Earth. We come from the stars, homie. We don't like this energy. We're high vibe consciousness coming to 3D. You know? Like when you get yucky tar on your finger or something. Or some kind of nasty crap. Sorry. I can't wait to be liberated. I'm gonna be liberated. I can't wait, you guys. That's gonna be so empowering to me, self-empowering. I'm gonna have to make a video with my reaction video. Machiwa. Blessings to you, holy vatos. You guys getting through the thick and thin? Yeah. See everything that's phantom as phantom and don't pay much attention to it any longer. Most people are dealing with it every second. Multiverse. Well, I wouldn't say your soul is all that matters, because your soul is a level of your consciousness. So it's not everything, it's part of it. But that's what we're dealing with right now, is the soul experiencing itself in many incarnations here on Earth. And so we're trying to break that cycle, though. We're trying to return to the soul, return to the level of higher consciousness. It's in the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th activations. That's where you find your access, your keys to the kingdom, to the 5th dimension. You still got to activate your Merkaba and your plasma body, but we're learning these techniques, and you can learn them now in your lifetime here, in the teachings, in the freedom teachings that we talked about. And so, thank you guys. And remember, always have discernment. Always, find in your experience it's possible that people can turn on you or just leave you and just, and some people will just simply be nasty and try to hurt you. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of work, and full-time work. We're waiting for the connection again, apparently. Sorry, guys. Hopefully when I move, I will not have this problem. If I'm camping, I'll probably be limited a little bit, but if I have a rental house, then I'll make sure I have excellent internet and no one's using it. I won't have internet issues like this. I'm a stickler for internet, and I'm just a guest here, so these problems still, guys. Sorry. We're getting through it. I'ma get through it. Yeah, baby. What time is it, honey pie? Well, it's 8:30. I guess it's I did start late, so this is kind of like a quickie. Well, the soul is not something that you lose, though, brother. It's something that you always have. It's a level of you existing now. And here, we are here in the embodied in 3D, and we're trying to activate to the soul level, which is your 4th strand. Most humans are in 3D because they only have 3 strands. If we had the soul,
we would be already in 4th dimension with 4 strands. But no, people don't have 4 strands. They only have 3 strands. You're not a soul yet. That's an incarnate. Hi. So when you get this strand, wow, now you're a soul. 5th strand is a soul, and the 6th strand is the soul. So I will show the diagram. It will be very beneficial to the understanding. Like, you know how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, here's a picture worth more than that. For sure. The soul is not from religion's point of view, but from a consciousness, energy, spirit point of view. And it's still in a baby level. The soul, it's way down here, man. Way down here. There's the soul you're talking about. Hello. We're not even there yet. We're in the 3D. We're still in the ego, the reasoning mind. We're in 3D, not the soul level. This is the soul level in your future. And we really mean we really mean future. There's the year of your soul. Your soul is in 21,000 AD. That's way far in your future. You're not there yet, honey. We're over here in 2023. We're not at the soul. It's not there yet, but you're getting it. We're trying to get this consciousness. We're trying to get this DNA strands. You know, through time, we've got our 2nd strand with the Lemurians, 73,000 years ago. They got 2 strands of DNA. When they had 3 strands of DNA, wow, now they're getting somewhere. That's the Atlanteans, 70,000 years ago. Still not your soul. Hello. Here we are now, trying to get our soul, trying to get our strand. Ashiana has stated most humans are only from 2.5, that's about right here, to 3.5. So between here and here, this is where most consciousness is, not the soul. You haven't gotten it yet. You're trying to get it. You're working your way to the soul. And every night when you sleep, you are in the astral. And according to Ashiana, every night everybody goes up to the metagalactic core. Okay, we all get the energy from the oversoul and come back down to 3D when you wake up. So this is a progression of spirit, a progression of biology. As you can see, your body changes from carbon to crystal carbon. Okay, and also a evolution of your consciousness from an individual personal consciousness. That's all you think of right now, just in your individual mind. But hello, you have this collective mind. You have a super conscious mind. So it's not just about your body. It's about the mind. It's about the energy, which is still Kundalini. Okay, this is Kundalini. It says dimensions 1 through 9. This is all Kundalini, these dimensions, which concludes the archangel levels. They're even using Kundalini. Soon as you go beyond into the avatar level, you are no longer in Kundalini. You're in a higher energy life force called the crystal. This is what you call the liquid light. It's Maharata, which, remember, means Christ, inner Christ. Maharata means inner Christ, life force, beyond Kundalini. But even the Christos is not the highest level. It still has to evolve into the Kirashe life force. And then the Kirashe is still not even the highest level. It will eventually evolve into the Kundare. You see, Kundalini ain't shit. Machiwa. We think it is, but no, your system is missing some information. We're learning this information from the Guardians. and we're learning our full divine blueprint. Okay? Our DNA is, as you saw, well, all humans have 12. All humans are Christos. All humans, where's my diagram? All humans have 12 strand. Hello. 12 chakra, 12 DNA strands, 12 tribes. Okay? So, you were once Polarian. You were once Hyperborean. You've lived lifetimes in Hyperborea, in Lemuria, in Atlantis, now in our period now. Then you'll be in the Muvarian period, and then the future race, Unchechi period. And remember those periods? Here's the Unchechi period, 57,000 AD. And you're angelic, moving into archangelic. So this is our history, this is our heritage, and this is what you're part of as a light worker. And you're learning how to work with these levels of yourself. It's science, as you can see. And once you get into Ashiana's workshops, it's going to blow your mind. This is just a small taste of it, Vatos. I can't wait to share it with you, and it's out there now. You just have to be mindful and conscious and responsible for your spiritual ascension. Because, man, I have literally, even when 72 hours ago, I connected to my Christed level. I've experienced this, man. And this level of myself, man, has no words. There's no words. I tried. I made a video a few days ago about it. Check it out. I saw this part of myself for an hour, and it was unbelievable. And I know it was the Lyrans. I know it was the Christos. When you see a Lyran, a lion, an avatar, a blue human, hello. Well, it's not human, it's yet, but it's a feline. You're seeing a Christos being. Those blue avatars in a movie, they're Christos. Oh, you got blue humans. And you guys can get this on my website for $5. It takes you to my Patreon. There's a Patreon link. And you can cancel your membership if you want to, but it just charges you $5. So, and this is part of what you can have. You can check out all the things available to you, but this is one of them. There's blue humans, and there's blue angels. I should have put that here, but it didn't fit. I couldn't fit blue. I guess I could have made this bigger. Blue human. I mean blue angel. These are blue angels, and these are blue humans. Okay? So, and then the blue cat people. Anuhazi are the blue cat people, and the Christed 12th dimension. So, this is our heritage. Plus, you have the inner earth star seeds. There's something that Ashiana introduces to us in Voyagers. It's called bi-star seeds and tri-star seeds. That means, like, say, the tri-star seed, the Mua. Says I'm disconnecting. These two starseed races are what made the Hebrew race. So the Hebrew race are what called a bi-starseed race. Like we saw right here, bi-starseed. So, but these are the 12 tribe races. Every human has these in your DNA up to Aryan. Well, it's going to be a partial strand, like you saw. Let me see. Like you saw here, a partial strand 4, not the full strand. So you're getting into Aryan. You're not even done. I mean, let me see. Where are we?
not done yet. We have to finish the third dimension. Okay, we're trying to get this strand from strand 2 to strand 3 complete. But we're not even there yet. We're only in 2023. Okay? So, we're trying to get there so we can have a new body. Remember, you're going to have a new body, immortal body, not a dying body anymore. On Tara, no way, you're immortal. Hello, you're a giant. She described us as giants, between 9 and 14 feet tall. So if you're 9 feet, you're a shorty. So you will live with an immortal body again, you guys. The concept of dying is so freaking insane. It's insanity to be here. This is completely unnatural. Only because the fallen angels that were talked about have messed with Earth, have messed with Earth's grids. And so it distorted all consciousness on Earth. All the D1 consciousness, all D2 consciousness, and all D3. That includes humans, animals, elementals, plants, and subatomic life. All this consciousness is all distorted now on Earth because of and now everything goes through a process of death. And we think it's normal. It's not normal. Look, only on the lowest level, yeah, in all this system, you're the one that's going through this. Everyone else is immortal. These guys are immortal. They're immortal. These guys are immortal. They're all immortal except for us. No, it's not normal to die. Sorry. Check it out. It's not normal to die. See? So this world, you wanna sin, Vatos. You want to go to your fifth dimension. You want to get your Merkaba field going. Ashiana teaches you how to do it. We have no excuses. The knowledge is here. So get studying and develop your super consciousness. You know, get to your soul level. Like our friend mentioned earlier, get to your soul level. Get to this higher level of yourself. Let me put the camera back on. This really helps a lot. That's why I just want to share this real quick. This is what most people believe nowadays. This is what most people follow. This is a totally different creed that we teach in the Christos. So, religion is not God. Hello. That's a false characterization of God. This is the real characterization of the true intention, original intention of God, of the inner Christos, the inner Christ, the law of one. The sacred spiritual science, the ancient ones call it the Maharata, the inner Christ. So, yeah, we're going to do that real quick. Oh, my camera, sorry. All right, so it wants to give me this problem. Let me switch my camera out. Let me at least put a different diagram on, right? There used to be something called the Sphere of Amenti, but the original Guardian... This OBS issue, man. Can't believe it, guys. Sorry. It's just kind of irritating. Like, if I do get a rent a house, I'm gonna make sure I have perfect internet. So, yeah, baby, we got this going on. All right, now I got battery. Who wants to get lit? gonna get lit, vatos.
Okay, let me see if this is gonna come on. I don't know. Nope. Let me do this again.
We got this. Come on, we got this, vatos. Vatos in the house. Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Okay. Yeah, it's usually pretty good. Damn, man. Are we cool for now or what? Yeah, man. We're like doing something, man. I don't know.
Now there's only 15 people left.
Some people waited. Some people held out, man. Thank you, vatos. Yeah. Much respect. Oh, man. It's still doing shit.